it's been a while since we've done one of these. So, as per usual, I haven't pressed play yet. What do we think, guys? She hasn't said anything. And I gotta say, like real talk, she got some big old bitties, right? Tig old bitties. But either ways, nice, very, very chocolatey and like, and you could tell it's not like, fat girl bitties because of that little area right there. Like you can see that actually tapers off as opposed to expand. So, good on you, darling. Good on you, darling. So, with that being said, chocolatey sister, take it away.
I'm going live because all of Facebook, most of Facebook, the black women keep talking about Cardi B divorcing her husband because he cheated on her so many times. And they're so happy that she made this movement to leave her husband who has cheated on her so much. And that's very courageous of her. For one, that's one of the reasons why you black women today can't keep a man, nor find a husband, nor...
Oh, yo, for many of y'all, how many of her stock just went pew through the roof? Okay, now I haven't talked about the Cardi B Quavo Offset thing because I don't care. It really, I'm not giving it any oxygen. Oh yeah, like a celebrity couple gets divorced. Who gives a shit? That was basically bound to go down regardless and no matter what. But what's her name? Shannen Presley. Oh yes, I will be leaving a link to your page down in the description because fire, get them. Let's go.
The husband, because your mindset is so fucked up about the terms of a husband and what a wife is. For one, Cardi B is a ex-stripper, a whore. We all know what strippers do. Rather, she was selling.
We also know what she do when it comes to drugging and drugging dudes out and taking their money and robbing them for real. And beyond that, there's like I said, that entire space, the entire Hollywood entertainment industry. I just got done with a video on Chris Rock about that. I mean, it's all for show. None of it's sincere. None of it is genuine. And you know what? Props to you, sis, for calling this bullshit out.
Her pussy or taking her clothes off, either or, it's disgusting, and that is a whore. She was never going to find a good husband. That's why she got a husband like Offset. He's a clown. Any woman, I wouldn't, as a woman personally, I wouldn't even want to be seen walking in public with him. The way he looked, the way he dressed, the way he acted. I don't care how much money he has. He could be a trillionaire. If it's a woman that...
Like, that's the thing. I'm going, like, I gotta pump your brake. I love where you're going with this, sis. I really do. But like, yo, I don't think you've been in that position to, like, turn down a trillionaire. Like, I'm not sure if her hypergamy would override and just be like, hey, screw it, like a trillion. I'm trying to secure this bag now. We'll hear a little later on in the video that she's married, and props to her, respect to her and her husband. That's why I haven't been I haven't been my usual disgusting, less than gentlemanly, savory self in this video because she's married. Respect to my guy. You really picked the winner with this one. Continue, darling.
Motivate you for a man, then something wrong right there too. You should want a man who is where his mindset is right. I got all these women cussing me out on this post. That's why I went live. So hopefully they get on my page and hear me out. But an ex-stripper, then a woman on top of that who's always naked, showing her body parts. What would make a woman think that that's okay? I mean, we got so far off into the world that's 2020 that the now new okay is what God said, that bad would be considered good, that good would be considered evil.
Normally, I break in with the Timothy 2:12, but okay, to clear up your confusion, sweetheart. Many women, particularly I assume the black women that you're addressing, they're from the West, and here in the West, they're like the hypergamy, and they're their biological nature is given all the leeway in the world to be as wild as it wants, you know what I'm saying? Basically be a Cardi B. And it's basically that way because of capitalism, right? Like the more women that you have out there throwing money down the toilet, the better, the better your economy is running. I'll put it to you like that. And so many of these women come from these communities where they that are matriarchal by design, not by natural selection, but by design via the drug war and all the other means in which they've gone out of their way to get rid of fathers and masculinity from these areas. And they've confused these women, and they've led these women to believe that they can live the life of men. Now she seems to be, and when it comes to that mindset, brothers, this is a mindset that you definitely need in your corner. Like, not because as much as I say we aren't the same thing, in this particular instance, yeah, you can say the exact same thing to Offset. Like, bro, like Cardi B of all people to put a baby into, like, real talk. And good on her for good on Cardi B for falling back off of the child support. Like, I actually read that she fell back off of the child support. And but I mean, sweetheart, like you're not hurting, and your child won't be hurting for anything except for maybe their father.
And all you black women, y'all so fucking embarrassing. Most of you are so fucking embarrassing that y'all have this mindset, and y'all won't change it. Y'all won't even take the time out to think to change it. What nigga gonna be faithful to a stripper, to a whore, to a woman who's telling the whole world about her whack ass pussy, who can't keep a nigga? Y'all don't even think about that kind of shit. What woman can keep a man who acts like Cardi B? She couldn't even keep that clown ass nigga. So come on, y'all promoting her divorce. Her husband divorce for one ain't never good. If your husband cheat on you, you should practice forgiveness. But even if so, the Most High do say that you can divorce for fornication. That is okay to leave somebody if they fornicate on you. They commit adultery.
I'm gonna need a citation on that, but yeah, that's the thing. It's part of the reason why I never, I've been engaged a couple of times, but I never went through with marriage, because under the eyes of God, once you're married, I do believe that, that there is a level of faithfulness that's required. But, as long as you're dating and it's not under the eyes of God, have fun. I mean, fellas, ladies, different life trajectories.
A lot of you women are so big on leaving y'all man. So big on y'all got this mindset that the white man taught y'all that it's okay to leave your husband over.
Oh, white man, white woman. I mean, real talk. Like when we talk about white supremacy and who's really, what I'm saying, like the right hand of white supremacy, look at who's going to be voting the hardest for Joe Biden now. How you got all these quote unquote sisters out there screaming Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden, and that's because, with the signing of the Civil Rights Act in the 60s and the expansion of the welfare state, they've been given, there's been a gigantic imbalance of power within these communities. And what you're in the females that you're interacting with here, miss, they are, generations deep of this exact same mindset, this exact same mentality that you're complaining about right now.
The stupidest shit. I fight for my marriage to this day. We don't deal with any infidelity. But the things that we do get into it about, you know how many people tell us to divorce? That's how evil the world is. Over petty shit because we fighting or getting into it. Divorce. No, that's not no real marriage. It's not no real love. You work stuff out. But then y'all have to understand too what kind of woman Cardi is. She was never wife material. Black women, y'all so fucking embarrassing the way y'all think. Y'all.
Oh my god, she's just getting hotter and hotter by the second now, isn't she? No, of course not. Such if okay, there's this scene in the movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker where it's right before she pops out the fake biddies, and pops out a fake butt, and she starts screaming. But Jack Spade is telling him, he's like, look, there's some women that you love and you have long lives with, and then there's women you just bang out and run through. And Cardi B unfortunately, is a chick that you don't wipe that down, you bang that out, you run through it, you have your fun, and then you go your separate ways and you move on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this practice, there's practice, and then there's the game. And there's a whole bunch of chicks out here on practice squads with very few of that even have the mindset or the mentality to get into the real game.
Are so embarrassing the way y'all think. Y'all don't want to be wives. That's your whole purpose as a human. That's why y'all so fucking confused out here, depressed, all these different children, baby daddies, all this stuff, because y'all don't know what y'all purpose is as a woman.
Oh, golly. Like, how is she this dope? How is she this dope?
We're made to be a wife, to be under a man, to be a lady, to be a mother. Your purpose is not no fucking career, going to school, being a model, being all this dumbass worldly shit. It is to be a wife, a good one at that. That is.
You know what? I'm not going to sit here ape her entire video. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to a scene where we got a stunting looking good right quick. And that's pretty okay. Hold on. I think we could do a little bit better. No. She's still going in. Let's try. Nope. Your angle is just terrible, darling. But you know what? We look real smooth and chocolatey right there. So we gonna leave her right there, guys. Like, I get a lot of flack on older videos. Hell, recent videos, like, you know, oh my goodness, oh, you just hate black women, you just hate. No, I hate the mindset of which she speaks of. I hate the mentality. I hate the sisters, we're doing it for ourselves. Like, sweetheart, here's the thing: if you don't need no man, then guess what? Bet that's how men will be approaching you, right? Like, men, that's how we'll treat it. Like, okay, I'm not necessary. This is gonna be a little fun, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all practice squads, and there are just so few ready for the game, willing to, you know what I'm saying, literally play the long-term game. I'm a product of a almost 4-decade marriage, right? And it's hard. It was heartbreaking watching my parents, you know, saying, particularly my mother, when she was dealing with my father. But it's also goes to speak to how full and how rich and how sincere and genuine the love between them was. And unfortunately, you know, with all these practice squad players out here, such as your Cardi B's and the like, it makes it so much harder to, you know, get any real game time in with a real in real relationships where there is a genuine love and respect between the two of you, and you're both on the same wavelength, on the same mental wavelength, and you're operating in harmony and in sync. I mean, so many women are ready for the wedding. So many women are ready to be wooed and ready for the honeymoon. But as far as the day to day and everything that it takes to be in a marriage, and not a long term, but a lifelong relationship and marriage and partnership, I mean, damn it, there's so few got it that I had to go make an entire video over with one that I saw that did. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like to toss it a like, dislike, go ahead and do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to give videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, this is something I feel like a lot of us just need to see. That, hey, you know, because I've done endless videos. I got another one that's coming up right after this one. I might upload it tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. I've reached my 3 video a day limit, but like so many chicks with these just really bonkers mindsets. It's really refreshing and a splash of fresh air to encounter someone who does have their head screwed on properly. So you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.